What did we learn last week? Well, a lot of things actually. 50 at that. But I also learned another thing. Some people do not know what cynicism means. So, okay, yeah, last week it was a bit of a trolley video. This week, we're going to do something fun. In the description of last week's video, I left a link to a Google form that you could fill out. It was basically a survey asking you to vote for the 4 categories that were present in the Season 7 Challenge of Drag Race DESPY Awards. In order to minimize the amount of trolls, I did have to require emails to be submitted. If you don't remember, in Season 7, when there were 10 queens left, they did the DESPY Awards challenge, where the 10 queens voted for each other to see who's the sexiest in drag, who's the shadiest one, who's the most busted one, and who has the media stuck. In order not to exclude any queens from this voting, I included all of the cast for the regular seasons of Drag Race, including season 15. And basically what I'm going to do today is go over the 4 categories, announce the 4 quote-unquote nominees, and then announce the winner, aka the queen with the most votes. I did change the last category. Media stuck, I don't know exactly how we could know that. Is it supposed to be like which queen tucks the worst, or which queen has the biggest penis? Yeah, I don't know about all that. So I changed it to basically being the hottest or the sexiest person out of drag in the cast. This video is more or less unscripted, and I have not seen how the people have voted yet. So this is going to be the first time seeing the winners, and you're basically going to get my, as much as possible, honest reaction. We're going to do this chronologically, of course, starting with Season 1 and the first category, Sexy Drag Queen. Our 4 nominees are Bebe Zahara Benet, Jade, Rebecca Glasscock, and Chanel. The winner of Sexy Drag Queen for Season 1 of Drag Race is Chanel, actually, winning 27.9% of the votes. As you can see by the pie chart, the people that voted were divided. In the least offensive way possible, I am shocked that everybody got votes here. The most busted drag queen? Who are the top 4? We have Akashia, Rebecca Glasscock, Tammy Brown, and Victoria Porkchop Parker. The winner, aka the queen that the fans saw as the most busted on Season 1 was, Victoria Parker, of course. The first ever eliminated queen on Drag Race. She did beat Rebecca by just a couple of votes, earning 31.7% of all of the votes. Still, not a single person earned more than 50% of the entire votes, and I do wonder if we are going to get that. Who's the shadiest queen of Season 1? The nominees are Akashia, Rebecca Glasscock, Chanel, and Tammy Brown. That's interesting, Tammy Brown. Okay, I did not expect that. But the queen that earned the most votes is Chanel again. She earned 46.2% of the votes, so almost a half. We're getting there, slowly but surely. I think that the votes given to the shadiest queen are going to be often very colored by the edit, and we can't really know how these 9 queens were at that point in the season. So just take lightly all of these quote-unquote winners. The last category, the most attractive out of drag category, gives us these nominees: Jade, Rebecca Glasscock, Chanel again, and Tammy Brown. The winner, again by only a couple of votes, is Rebecca Glasscock, 36.2%. Yeah, I fully agree with this one. Though, listen, Jade is only slightly behind her, and yeah, I get why. Most of my viewers are male. I think that 3/4 of my viewers are male, the last time I checked. So I do think that these subjective, beauty-related categories would have different winners, or some people would have more votes, had more women voted. But hey, this is just for fun. Oh yeah, also like half of the people that watch my videos are not subscribed, so like, guys, come on, what are you doing? Okay, moving on to Season 2. Sexy Drag Queen. Let's see who our nominees are. Kylie Sonique Love, Raven, Tatiana, and Tyra Sanchez. Our winner is, of course, like, are we surprised? Kylie Sonique Love. She actually did earn more than half of the votes, having 52.4% of the votes cast. I think that this is a very obvious one, but I do wonder if it's also going to translate well into the most attractive out of drag category. Who's the most busted drag queen on Season 2? Let's see what the fans are saying. The nominees are Mystique Summers Madison, Nicole Paige Brooks, Pandora Box, and Shangela. So we have the first 3 eliminated queens and then Pandora Box also there. The winner in this category is Mystique Summers Madison. Obviously, I just want to remind everybody that we're talking about these queens, how they were on the show back then, and how they were presented on the show. So these two negative categories, let's not take them again too seriously. However, the shadiest queen, I'm looking at the results now. I could not see them, but you know, let's just pretend. The nominees are Jujubee, Raven, Tatiana, and Tyra Sanchez. Wow, the top 4, interesting. And the winner is, by a massive majority, 79% of the votes, so almost 4/5 of the people that responded to this voted like this. It's Raven. Yeah. And who's the most attractive out of drag? Let's see the nominees. Kylie Sonique Love, Morgan McMichaels, Raven, and Tatiana. Our winner for this category is, again, Kylie Sonique Love. This time, the voting was more divided. I think this one is the most divisive one for season 2. With the 4 nominees, Jessica Wilde and Tyra Sanchez also got some votes there. But yes, again, Kylie did win most of the votes, 19% of them, so almost a fifth of all of the votes. Season 3. Let's see who the sexy drag queen is. The nominees are Carmen Carrera, Mariah, Raja, and Yara Sofia. I don't think anybody's going to be surprised, but the winner is Carmen Carrera. She won 57.6% of the votes. Again, just like with Sonique, let's see if this translates into the last category. Also, yeah, I agree with this one. Though Raja is up there too for me. Most busted queen, the nominees are Mimi on First, Phoenix, Stacey Lane Matthews, and Venus Delight. Again, we have a lot of early outs here, and then a random queen thrown in there. This time it was Stacey. The winner, according to the fans, for the most busted drag queen category is Mimi on First. I mean, listen, I think that this one was very much so colored by the edit. Maybe Mimi would not have won this had she had a sugar daddy. That's all I'm gonna say. Who's the shadiest queen of season 3? The nominees are Delta Work, Manila Luzon, Raja, and Shangela. I thought it was going to be Carmen again, so that it's all of the headers. The winner of the shadiest queen of season 3 is Raja, earning 38.3% of the votes. I think this is the first time a winner won one of these categories, which is also very interesting that Raja, while yes, having been shady during season 3, for a larger portion of that season, she was edited as a villain until like the last 2 episodes when they suddenly remember that they have to give a positive edit to their winner. I also wonder if some of this comes from her time hosting Fashion Photo Review. And lastly, who's the most attractive out of drag? The nominees are Carmen Carrera, of course, Manila Luzon, Raja, okay, again, the headers, and Yara Sofia. Okay, interesting area. See that one coming, not gonna lie. But the winner, and the most attractive queen out of drag, according to the fans, is also Raja. Wow, look at that. 2 wins. I strongly agree with this one. I think that Raja, even now, like 10 or so years later after season 3, I think that she's still the most attractive out of drag. So I agree with this one. Let's move on to season 4. Sexy drag queen. Let's see who the nominees are. We have Chad Michaels. Okay, interesting. Kenya Michaels. Okay, so everybody named Michaels. Fifi O'Hara. And Willem. The winner of the sexy drag queen category, winning 31.7% of the votes, is Willem. There weren't many queens on that season showing themselves as like the hot one. Obviously, Willem joked about the fact that after Kenya was eliminated, she was now the pretty one. So yeah, I think that I see how she won this one. Most busted queen, however, let's see who the nominees are. Dita Ritz, Jiggly Caliente, Madame LeQueer, and Sharon Needles. Oh my god. Okay, a winner being nominated here. That's, interesting. Again, I do wonder how much of it is colored by real life events, but anyways, the fans think that the most busted drag queen on season 4 is Jiggly Caliente. I don't really agree with that, but I think I can understand where they're coming from. Now, who's the shadiest queen? The nominees are Latrice Royale. Well, she was a Miss Congeniality. What do you mean? Fifi O'Hara, Sharon Needles, and Willem. The winner of this category is, of course, Willem, winning 52.1% of the votes. I'm actually very happy that Fifi did not win this one. Do not believe the edit. And lastly, who's the most attractive out of drag. The nominees are Alisa Summers, yeah, thank you for remembering that. Fifi O'Hara, yes, I see that. The Princess, sure, absolutely. And Willem. The winner of most attractive out of drag category is, well, I think that in this case I should use the government name, Jeremy Carey, winning 42.1% of all of the votes. So let's continue with season 5. Take it away.
Well, thank you for having me here today. It really means a lot. So some of you guys might wonder what happened to me since I apparently took a pause from creating videos for my own channel. The truth is that here on YouTube, there are some, quote, people who are more than willing to hurt others and to hurt them badly if they can make a buck out of it. And at the end of the day, there is simply a limit to how much I can take. I do love making content. Problem is that whenever I try to work on my content, the anxiety becomes unmanageable to the point of compromising my health and my well-being. So I really want to thank Mr. Yuki for inviting me here and actually giving me a chance to come back in a way that it feels safe and welcoming. At least for me. I don't know about you. Let's look at the bright side and let's have some fun. Let's have some good fun.
Yes, 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 yes.
Our first category is Sexy Drag Queen. And the nominees are Detox, Lenacia Sparks, Monica Beverly Hills, and Miss Roxy Andrews. And the winner is... Where's the drum roll?
We don't have the budget for it.
Well, you should buy... That's not my problem. You should buy the sound packs. Is this still recording? And the winner is... Roxy Andrews with 41% of the votes. The queen that got no votes is Penetration. That's because she covered her mouth during the lip sync. Let's move on to category number 2. The most busted drag queen. This is shady as fuck. Who chose these categories? And the nominees are Jinx Monsoon for, I don't know, Penetration, Serena Chacha, and Miss Vivian Panay. Are we really doing this? Can we spread some positivity every once in a while? There's all this negativity. I don't know where it comes from.
I really feel like I'm here on this planet to do God's work.
Oh, that's terrible. I would go ravenous on certain people.
But that's what you think.
I would try to hurt them.
No,
like
you
hurt
wouldn't.
them, not physically,
Mentally.
not physically,
Yeah.
but in a mental way that they could never recover from. And I'm faking this whole thing of hey, no, I'm not faking.
Okay, wrong clip. And the winner is Serena Chacha with 56.2% of the vote. And the queen that got no votes is Miss Ivy Winters. Our third category is Shadiest Queen, which is not me, of course. And the nominees are Alyssa Edwards, Detox, Jay Jolie, and Roxy Andrews. Very well deserved. A little known fact about Roxy Andrews. Jinx Monsoon was fantastic in season 5. The edit was fantastic. But you never have as big of a hero if you don't have as big of a villain. So let's remember that. And the winner is... Yes! Yes! Miss Roxy Andrews! 51% of the votes. Yes! The queens that got no votes are Honey Mahogany, Ivy Winters, Lenacia Spark, MBH. Who's MBH? I don't remember season 5 anymore. Oh my god. What the fuck is MBH? And Penetration with no votes. No votes for Penetration. We just go oral today. Okay, Yuki just got demonetized. That's fantastic. Let's move on to category number 4. Most attractive out of drag. And the nominees are Miss Ivy Winters, Lenacia Sparks, Monica Beverly Hills, and of course, Miss Roxy Andrews. And the winner is Ivy Winters. Yeah, we knew this one. But apparently the vote was a little bit sparse because she won with 35.9% of the votes. So a lot of nice queens out of drags from season 5. And the queen that got no votes is Penetration.
Hand job, land job, I don't understand job. Do I spit, do I squeeze, do I ever touch the top?
And that's all the categories for season 5. Thank you so much to Yuki for having me. Thank you guys for watching. Keep watching and don't forget to like the video. And I'll see you soon. Hopefully. Just kidding. I'll see you soon.
Yeah, we're gonna have some guests, maybe, you know? We're gonna have some guests. It's gonna be fun, right? No? Okay, no, maybe. Well, I'm gonna have to take over now, doing Season 6's queens. Let's see who the sexy drag queen nominees are. We have April Carrión, Courtney Act, Gia Gunn, and Trinity K. Bonet. The winner of this category, aka the sexy drag queen of Season 6, is, I would assume to nobody's surprise, Courtney Act. She earned 44.8% of the votes. I should mention that everybody but Vivacious got votes for this category. Next, let's see who the most busted queen is. Our nominees are Jocelyn Fox, Kelly Mantle, Magnolia Crawford, and Vivacious. So again, the first 3 eliminated queens and then a random queen from later in the season. According to the fans, the most busted drag queen of Season 6 is Magnolia Crawford, earning 62.1% of all of the votes. I think that we're going to see Magnolia again. I assume, actually, that that's going to happen in the most attractive out of drag category, which she might win, so she might balance herself out. But for this category, I also want to mention that everybody but Trinity K. Bonet got votes. Who's the shadiest queen of Season 6, according to the fans, of course? Let's see. The nominees are Bianca Del Rio, shocker, I know, Courtney Act, Darian Lake, and Gia Gunn. The winner, to the surprise of nobody, Bianca Del Rio, earning 53.1% of all of the votes. For this category, only 7 queens got votes, though I am surprised that Courtney actually got any votes for this one. And lastly, let's see who the most attractive queen out of drag is according to the fans. The nominees are Adore Delano, April Carrión, Bianca Del Rio, okay, sure, and Milk. Yeah, no love for Magnolia Crawford. I don't really agree with that, but let's see who the winner is. The queen that the people think is most attractive out of drag for Season 6 is, I know, shocker, Milk. She earned 36.2% of all of the votes. And just like the first category, sadly, Vivacious got no votes. We're continuing on with Season 8. Season 8's sexy drag queen nominees are ChiChi DeVayne, Kimchi, okay, so you guys are like fully trolling, okay, sure, Naomi Smalls, and Naysha Lopez. The winner is, again, of course, to the surprise of nobody, Naomi Smalls, earning 73.4% of all of the votes. For this category, everybody but Torji Tor got votes. Oh my god. I do wonder, since Naomi won this one, if she's also going to win the most attractive one out of drag. I know that she's probably going to be nominated, but let's see if she wins it. Who's the most busted drag queen of Season 8? The nominees are Cynthia Lee Fontaine, Dax exclamation point, Derek Barry, and Robbie Turner. The winner of the most busted drag queen category is Robbie Turner, who sadly does not even do drag anymore. So I guess that makes sense. Like, if you don't do drag anymore, are you also technically still the most busted one? I don't know, but this is what the fans think. Unlike in the previous category, which she won, in this one, Naomi got no votes. Who's the shadiest queen of Season 8? The nominees are Acid Betty, Bob the Drag Queen, Derek Barry, and Kimchi. The winner of the shadiest queen category is, again, I have to say to the surprise of nobody probably, Acid Betty, like it's in the name. For this category, ChiChi DeVayne, Cynthia Lee Fontaine, and Dax exclamation point got no votes. And the last category, most attractive out of drag for Season 8, let's see who the nominees are. We have ChiChi DeVayne, Layla McQueen, Naomi Smalls, and Naysha Lopez. You know, updated pictures, and then ChiChi being here nominated. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Let's not think about that. The winner of the most attractive out of drag category is Naysha Lopez. Honestly, yeah, I agree with this one. Season 9. Sexy drag queen. The nominees are Pheromone, Kimora Black, Shea Coulee, and Valentina. Like, you have to say it like her, like Valentina, you know. The winner of the sexy drag queen category is, I would again say, to the surprise of nobody, Pheromone, beating out Valentina by just like a couple of votes. Though this one was pretty divisive, since everybody but Cynthia Lee Fontaine got votes. Most busted drag queen of Season 9, let's see what the audience thinks. The nominees are Aja, Charlie Hydes, Cynthia Lee Fontaine, and James Mansfield. You did not do James like that. Like, no, don't do that. None of that. No. The winner of the Most Busted Drag Queen category is Aja, earning 24.8% of the votes, or almost a quarter of all of the votes. Everybody but Shea Coulee and Valentina got votes for this category. Next, Shadiest Queen. This is an interesting one because season 9 is infamously or famously the nice season, the RuPaul's group therapy drag race season or whatever. The nominees are Aja, Alexis Michelle, Nina Bonina Brown, and Trinity the Tuck. The winner of the Shadiest Queen category is yet again Aja. I do wonder if this comes from just simply her monologue to Valentina in the Untucked. But as you can see, some other queens also got a sizable amount of votes, like Eureka and Valentina. However, Cynthia and Sasha Velour got no votes for this one. And lastly, who's the most attractive one out of drag? The nominees are... Okay, so in the fourth place, I do see 2 names, so let's ignore that. The 2 names are Peppermint and Alexis. Let's have 3 nominees, because I cannot do a graphic for 5 people. I'm not doing none of that. So the nominees, or the top 3 in this category now are Sasha Velour, Shea Coulee, and Valentina. The winner of this category is Valentina. She's perfect, she's beautiful, she looks like... I don't know, who does she look like out of drag? But yeah, I'm not surprised that Valentina won this one. However, Charlie Hydes, Cynthia Lee Fontaine, and Eureka got no votes. Though honestly, some more votes should have been thrown at like Farrah, and maybe even like Kimora and James. For season 10...
Hey everyone, it's me, Mama You. And guess what, y'all? Today I'm here to read the nominees for Sexy, Sexy Drag Queen. And as y'all know, I am the OG queen of homophobic wigs and also the winner of season 10, so what a better choice? And the nominees for Sexy Sexy Drag Queen is Aquaria, Asia O'Hara, Cameron Michaels, and Monet Exchange. And the winner is Aquaria! Woo! Congratulations, Aquaria! You have finally won something. Oh my goodness, applause everyone. You have won this, and you know, although you didn't win my season, there's always all-stars for you. So congratulations, Mama.
Now, okay, I do have to step in here because I know how people on the internet are. Even though this is all fan-voted, I know that somebody might take Yuhua's words out of context or just her reading out the nominees and the winners for the Most Busted Drag Queen and the Shadiest Queen categories and give her some shit, and I'm not doing none of that. We support our queens here. So I'm going to take over for those 2 categories. The Most Busted Drag Queen of Season 10, according to the fans. Well, let's see who the nominees are first. Dusty Ray Bottoms, Calorie Kardashian Williams, wow, that's a mouthful. Monique Hart, or Mo Hart, as she's known now. Monet Exchange, I'm kind of surprised by some of these nominees, but okay, yeah. The winner of the Most Busted Drag Queen category is Calorie Kardashian Williams. I don't know, I think season 10 had a pretty polished group of queens. Even the ones that are nominated here, well, especially some that are nominated here, do not deserve to be here. But I think that this one was a tough one, I would say. Like, I would not know who to vote for if I got to actually do the voting here. Cameron Michaels is the only queen that got no votes for this category. And who's the shadiest queen of season 10 according to the fans? Let's see. Is it Aquaria? Is it Eureka? Is it Monet Exchange again? Wow, the miscongeniality? Or is it the Vixen? Thankfully, the people that voted did not fall for the production's attempts at villainizing the Vixen, so the winner of this category is Eureka. Dusty Ray Bottoms and Kelly Kardashian Williams did not get votes for this one. And I'll leave the last one for Yuhua. Thank you for wanting to help.
Hey y'all, guess what? I'm back! Because why? I am booked and blessed and still somewhat bothered. I need a job, that's why. Alright, here is the category for the most attractive out of drag. The nominees are Aquaria, Cameron Michaels, Monet Exchange, and Vanessa, or as Adam says, Vanessa Vanjie Mateo. And the winner is Cameron Michaels. Yas, queen, yas!
We're continuing on with season 11's queens. Now let's see who the nominees for the Sexy Sexy Drag Queen category are. We have Akira Davenport, Brooklyn Hytes, Kahana Montrese, and Plastique Tiara. The winner of this category is Plastique Tiara. I don't think anybody's surprised by this. Plastique is one of the few queens on this season that really put the fact that she looks good in drag as the main thing that she does in drag. She almost got half of the entire votes. However, the queens that got no votes for this category are Honey Davenport and Nina West. Who's the most busted drag queen of season 11 according to the fans? Well, let's see who the nominees are. Kahana Montrese, Nina West, Silky Nutmeg Ganache, and Soju. Again, it's almost a constant that the early out queens are going to be in this category, at least for the nominees, you know. The winner of this category for season 11 is Soju, earning 45.5% of the votes. Oh wow, Plastique and Soju have won so far. I think that this is the only way that on Drag Race an East Asian queen can win anything. The queens that got no votes for this category are Brooklyn Hytes, Plastique Tiara, and Scarlet Envy. Now, who's the shadiest queen of season 11? The nominees are Akira Davenport, Raja O'Hara, Silky Nutmeg Ganache, and Evie Oddly. Ooh, somebody's gonna take this out of context and call me racist, but anyways, according to the people that voted, the shadiest queen of season 11 is Raja O'Hara. Listen, I loved Raja in season 11 because she was just like so deranged. Like she would just say anything and she would be funny. The queens that got no votes for this category are Kahana and Plastique. Wow, so Plastique won the first category and then got no votes for the second and third category, which are the negative categories. And I can guarantee that she's going to be at least nominated for the fourth category. So it's like she won basically everything. She got all of the good and none of the bad. Let's see who, according to the fans, is the most attractive queen out of drag for season 11. We have Brooklyn Hytes, Plastique Tiara, told you, Scarlet Envy, and Evie Oddly. The winner of this category is, beating her by just a couple of votes, Scarlet Envy. Yeah, I can see that, yeah. The only queen that got no votes for this one is Soju. But let's move on to season 12, starting with the sexy drag queen category. The four nominees are Dahlia Sin, Gigi Good, Jada Legend Hall, and Nikki Doll. The winner of this category, earning almost half of all of the votes, is Jada Legend Hall, of course. Is anybody surprised? I'm not surprised. We'll see her in the fourth category as well, I assume. I think this is the first time where the four nominees, or the top four queens, are decisively the top four queens, because as you can see on the chart, the rest of the queens got very few votes. Well, other than Aiden Zhane, who got no votes for this one. Who's the most busted drag queen of season 12 according to the fans? The nominees are Aiden Zhane, Brita, Heidi and Closet. Oh my god, why did you do that to her? And Sherry Pie. Listen, I think that this last one is heavily colored by what happened in real life. I'm not a fan of Sherry or her drag, but she's not busted. The winner of the most busted drag queen category is Aiden Zhane. So in the last category she got no votes, and for this one she got most of the votes. For this category, every queen got votes. Who's the shadiest queen of season 12? The nominees are Brita, Gigi Good, Sherry Pie again, and Widow Von Du. The winner, aka the shadiest queen of season 12 according to the fans, and I'm seeing the winner now so I'm going to say this is color by the edit, is Brita. Yeah, I don't know about all that. Every single queen that competed on this season got votes for this one. And lastly, which queen is the most attractive one out of drag? The nominees are Dahlia Sin, Jackie Cox, okay, who tried to sneak her in there, Jada Legend Hall, and Rock'em Sakura. Okay, so it's between Rock'em and Jada. So let's see who the winner is. The winner for this category is what? Jackie Cox. I guess. Sure. Yeah, Rock'em was robbed, but sure, everybody got votes for this category. Now we're on to season 13, and I think I'm going to be needing some help with this one.
What is going on? It is Joey J, your favorite gay, and the nominees for Sexy Drag Queen are Denali, Gottmik, Kimora Hall, and Simone. And the winner is Simone, obviously. Okay, we're back, and the nominees for the most busted drag queen is Elliot with ChiChi's, Joey J, hold on, me, I guess, Lala Ree, and Tina Burner. And the winner is Elliot with two T's. Now, I have to say something. I don't think Elliot with two T's is a busted drag queen. I think her drag is well executed. Her makeup is right. Her costumes are sewn correctly. She even helped some of the girls out when we were on the season. So, y'all are some shadies. But this entire group, none of these girls are busted. Especially me, right? But back in the day, for sure. Room for growth. Okay, and the nominees for the shadiest queen are Elliot with two T's, Candy Muse, Tamisha Iman, and Utica Queen. Are you ready for the winner of Most Shadiest Queen? Candy Muse. I think that tracks, but it's like from a good place. You know what I mean? She can dish it, but it's all the truth, you know? And of course, I got no nominations for this one because I'm an angel. Okay, and the nominees for the most attractive queen out of drag are Denali, Got Mick, Joey J, of course, and Rose. And the winner, I don't even need an envelope. It's me because, I mean, look at the material. So thank you for the lovely votes.
Well, thank you so much for helping out, Joey. But we gotta move on to season 14. Sexy Drag Queen. The nominees are... Okay, so this time we also have 3 nominees because the 4th place has Jasmine and Georges there. So the 3 nominees, the top 3 queens with the most votes are Alyssa Hunter, Bosco, and Carrie Colby. Oh, I wonder which one is going to win this one. The winner is, of course, Carrie Colby. However, it is important to note that everybody on this season got votes for this category. Next, who's the most busted queen of season 12? Nope, 14. Our nominees are Deja Sky, June Jambalaya, Metamorphosis, and Orion Story. So again, the early outs, and then a queen from later in the season that did not get much of an edit. I don't think some of the people that voted know what busted means in this case. But anyways, the winner for this category is my best friend, Orion Story. I wouldn't necessarily agree with this one, but okay. This is what the majority said. However, the queens that got no votes for this category are Angeria and Diabetti. Shadiest queen. Okay, so we're probably gonna see Diabetti here. The nominees for the shadiest queen category are Diabetti, yeah, told you, Jasmine Kennedy, Cornbread, and Metamorphosis. The winner of the shadiest queen category is, yeah, to the surprise of nobody, Diabetti, earning 47.2% of the votes. Queens that got no votes for this one are Angeria again and June Jambalaya. Lastly, which queen is the most attractive one out of drag? The nominees are... I mean, should I even read them out? I think we all know who's going to win. But listen, season 12 surprised me, so I don't know. The nominees are Alyssa Hunter, Diabetti, Carrie Colby, and Orion Story. Ooh, okay, interesting. Okay, I would not have expected to see Orion here, but okay, yeah, sure, interesting. The winner, aka the queen that most people think looks the best out of drag, is Alyssa Hunter. Yeah, we've been new. Oh my god, Angeria got no votes for this one either. And for season 15, since I did not watch the season, I can't really give you any thoughts on, you know, if the nominees make sense, or if the winners make sense, or how to pronounce most of the queens' names. So I'm going to get some help from the hostess with the mostest issues with procrastination, because where are the videos, Drag Illuminati? Give us the videos!
Hello, and welcome to the DESPY Awards of Season 15. In the category of Sexy Drag Queen are Anetra, Lux Noir London, Robin Fierce, and Sasha Colby. And the winner is... Sasha Colby.
I'm kind of sensing a trend here with Sasha Colby winning this one, though I think it is highly deserved when I look at the promo pictures of this season.
Nominated for the category Most Busted Drag Queen are Amethyst, Jax, Princess Poppy, and Salina S. Titties. And the winner is... Salina S. Titties.
Interesting that everybody got votes for this one.
For the title Shadiest Queen, the nominees are Irene Dubois, Lucille LaDuca, Lux Noir London, and Mistress Isabelle Brooks. And the winner is Mistress Isabelle Brooks.
Also extremely interesting that like half of the cast did not get any votes.
And for the final category, most attractive out of drag, the nominees are Anetra, Aura Mayari, Sasha Colby, and Spice. And the winner is Anetra.
I don't know what's funnier. The fact that Spice was nominated, but Sugar wasn't. And they're like identical twins. Like, how is one hotter than the other? Don't they look the same? Or the fact that I decided not to watch the season with probably one of the hottest queens out of drag in Anetra in it. There's always All-Stars. And that's it. That's the video. Those are all of the 3 videos. I'm probably going to put them all together and also release them as a separate video, just so that you can watch like half an hour of content and, you know, that I can earn some more money. But yeah, I had fun with this one. Should we do like a All-Stars version of this or something? Sound off in the comments. And thank you for watching.